Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and as you can see today we're in House Flipper. In the last couple of episodes we cleaned out the house, painted the outsides as you can see. We've moved the walls around to put the bathroom over here. We've put in blinds, all the fixtures and fittings that you need in a bathroom, nice and simple. So we have a bedroom here to do, and we have the living room and kitchen area to complete. Perhaps we should start on this first. I think it would be quite nice to have some different flooring in this room now, because we've moved the walls, so the whole thing's just a little bit weird at the moment, I think. Let's see, what shall we put on the floor? What sort of... We want to have a tiled area for where the kitchen's going to be, and then we want it to be maybe wood floor for the rest of the living room. What shall we put down? Let's use the sepia tiles, I think, and we'll just put those in this little section right up to the door. Or should we extend it to where the door is, actually? Maybe we should extend it. Is that going too far into the room? Perhaps, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's swap the floor to a wood panel. And yeah, let's keep it light for the living room, I think. So we're going to need... Ooh, how are we going to do that? I'm not quite sure, you know, with this, where to finish the tiling. It might actually be better to stop it where that wall finishes. Like so. Just keep it a very small area for the kitchen. And just change this out here. I think while we're doing the flooring we'll also put in a carpet into the bedroom. Should we keep it all pale throughout the house? There we go, let's take this across. That's so simple for carpeting, isn't it? It's very nice and easy. Easy peasy for carpeting. Now, where the kitchen's going to be, we could just paint everything, but I wonder if maybe the walls should be tiled where the actual kitchen is. Let's see, what sort of tiling do we have? I think I quite like the idea of the ceramic white and orange style tiling, where we're going to actually have that's basically the one that they had originally, isn't it? This is not quite the pattern that I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to have white tiles around the edge and then just the one little one in the corner, so it's not quite what I had in mind. Just put it up across this wall and have a look at it, and then we can decide whether it's not sure what I think of that, about that actually. Now, if we don't use that one, what should we use instead? How's that look? Do you know, I don't like it. I literally don't like it. We're going to have to do something different, I think. I really don't like that. I don't want it to overwhelm though. I want it to be something fairly simple, but I don't just want to go with basic white tiles. What about the pale yellow? We replace this across the back here. I think what we do is we put a row of counters across this back wall here. Maybe put the sink underneath the window. And put the fridge over here, where the socket is. I think that might work. It's quite hard to decide in some ways. Even though the game doesn't give you tons and tons of options, there's still lots of different ways you can do things. What's that looking? That doesn't look bad at all. Actually, I think we might leave it at that and then do paint everywhere else. So now we want some paint. I think we'll start with the light cream for where the kitchen is. And finish off the areas around like so. And around the window where we haven't put the tiling. Just like that. Across there. See, that blends in quite well. And then this wall across here we'll just paint like so. I think we will change this to cream here and just above the door. And then we decide what we're going to make the main living area. I don't think we want it to be completely creamy. We want it to be, we've used a sort of chocolatey colour on the outside of the house. I think, do you know what? I think I quite like the idea of a sort of browny cream. So we've got a slight variation in the colouring from the outside of the house, but all the colours sort of mixed together. So that's a bit pale. See, that's a little bit paler than the outside of the house, but it's in keeping with the colour scheme. I quite like that. Let's do that. And then for the bedroom, I think we'll go for a slightly darker colour. And then we'll have to think about furnitures. So this area here is it's going to have the diner. So it's going to have the kitchen area here. So we might want a table for dining, or we might just want to make it a complete living room area. We don't have a ton of space, so we're going to have to be careful with what we actually put in the space. This is quite a small house. We don't want to put so much in that it overwhelms the space that we've got, but we want it to be nice and cosy and have all the amenities that a person would want when they move in. It's a little bit of a delicate balancing act when you've got such a small amount of space, I think. Let's just get this painting finished. And don't forget the wall area where the windows are, because it's quite tempting to just whisk across the length of the wall and then forget the interior bits of the windows. Come on. Oh no, I mean more paint. More paint! So that we can do the insides of the windows. Probably should have painted before I put the blinds up. In real life you would have to remove the blinds again if you'd been silly enough to put them up before you did the painting. And you'd want to do the painting of the walls, of course, before you put the flooring down as well, because you splash the paint all over it and then you get upset because you've just ruined your brand new wall floor coverings. So the game can actually get away with lots of things you couldn't do in real life. Hey. It also lets you test out lots of different colour schemes without wasting real money in real life, so it might be fun to play for that. If you're planning to decorate your house yourself, it might be good to play around in the game so that you don't make those expensive mistakes in real life. There we go, we've nearly completed this room. Just a little bit more. It's fine, the little sections on the windows. 2 more strips here, and then we decide, are we leaving it like that, or are we going to go across the door? I think we're going to go across this doorway with the brown. I think it's just going to look better if that's brown too. Let's go, in fact, let's go all the way up to the tiles with the brown. So I've just repainted this edge of this doorway 3 times. And all the colours are fairly similar. Right, we've done the painting. Let's get rid of these 2 cans. Whoops, doesn't want to That was a little bit of a odd jump there. And then the bedroom is the final place to paint. So I'd like something with a little bit more oomph in here, I think. Oh, paint. Let's just click paint, so all we get is paint. Let's see. We've done nearly everything in shades of brown, haven't we, this time? So we'll do something a little bit different in here. Ooh, what colour shall we make it in here? Or should we make everything the same? What shall we do? How about a velvety peach? Ooh, that's quite bright, isn't it? For a bedroom. So that there's a little bit something slightly different coloured in the house. How does that look? Peach, it's a velvety peach. Is that a velvety peach? Looks a little bit more orange than I would expect a velvety peach to look. But I think it might be a good colour for a bedroom. It's a nice warm colour. For a bedroom you want it to got to be cosy and warm and sort of snuggly wuggly cave-like, eh? Is that good? Snuggly wuggly. Up across the door. Across the walls. Quite quick to paint now. We've got all the points in painting, so we're at the fastest speed for the painting, so it actually goes quite quickly now. Look at that, all the way across there though, fast, nice and fast. Let's come across this way. Refill the paint roller, don't forget to do the windows. Just across the top. Did I do this window? There. Yes, I did that window. I just need this side of this window. And then we can scoot across here again and join the two up. Bit more paint. Do the inside of the window. All warm and peachy. Almost done now. A bit more paint. Oh, don't forget behind the radiator, kitty. There we go. And just this little corner here. And we are done. How does that look? So everything's all painted up. Now, let us see. For our bedroom, of course, the most important thing is a bed. Now, I think we could use a double bed in here. Do we want a big bed? A big, soft, fluffy bed? Or do we want something a little bit more... Oh, look, that's got orange pillows. Ooh. What different colours do we have, eh? Some of those are a little bit garish. Don't you? Look at that, that's quite garish, isn't it? How about the yellow? Perhaps the yellow. So striped, brown stripes, red, quilted. Whoa, that is very orange. Too orange. Maybe that one? And the wood. Do we want the... oak? That might work quite well actually for this. Might be a little bit garish as well, but I think for the colour scheme that we've picked, that actually might work really well. Then we're going to want some bedside tables. So bedside tables. So what choices have we got? And what colours will these be? Can't like that. What colours do we have? Light and dark. So let's have the light. And we're going to put those at the... Now, why does that not... Okay. It's just a matter of finding where it will fit properly. That's back to front. It was the right way round the other side. And there we go. Then we want lights on the bedside tables, so we want to go to lamps, standing, and we want something to go on the tables. So we've got round ones and we've got square ones. I think these ones, yes, we can change the colours, look, so we can have an orange lampshade and a goldy metal bottom. I quite like that idea. So yes, let's put those on, if we can centre them on the two bedside tables like so. Oh yes, I quite like that. Let's turn them on. Turn them on. And let's turn the light switch on so we can see what it's like. Yeah. Turn that off. Cool. So that one's actually brighter than that one. Is that because of the position we put them in, maybe? Right. Good. Maybe move that just a tiny bit forward. Just the positioning, I think, looks slightly weird. There we go. So that's working quite well. We don't have a lot more space in the room, but we definitely want somewhere to either put furniture or something, because we still need access to the bedroom, so we don't really want to put a lot of furniture in this area, because we don't want to close the access point. So if we have a big like chest of drawers or something in this corner here, so that there's somewhere for them to put their clothing. Not a big one, don't we, sort of. Something like this, perhaps, but in a lighter colour. There's not a lot of choice in colours, is there? How about that one? Let's see, would that work? Like so. And then on top of that, I think we would like to do some decorating a little bit. So if we pop a plant, we could put a fern, or one of these. Oh, how about one of these? So if we make those the more orangey leaves, and maybe the blue pot, and pop that in the corner like so, and then if we grab a photograph of some sort to pop on top of this dresser, so the photographs are here. We have the hydrangea because that is orangey, and then we tilt it a little bit in this direction like so, and then we could maybe add a vase of some description perhaps to that to make it. Where are the vases? Here we are. We've got a beautiful orangey red vase. We pop that like so. And then on this big open area here, maybe we could pop a painting, because that will not stop us getting access through to the bathroom, but it will add a little bit of something to the wall. Ooh, how about these sunflowers? Oops, that looks a little bit strange. Let's remove our position and try to pop it up there like so. And then perhaps the other sunflowers picture we can pop up here above the dresser, so that we've got like a focal point area here in the bedroom. And then it might be nice to have a rug at the bottom of the bed as well. So if we go to floor and carpets and see if there's anything that we think is quite suitable, or let's have a look at the colours. What do we have? How about the classic style of rug? It just kind of fits, I think, with this style of bedspread to be a little bit more classic oriented. So there's the bedroom suite. and the little focal area you can see from the bed where you can put your stuff, and we have our beautiful painting on the wall, access into our bathroom, and then that just leaves us now with the living room and kitchen area, which we will do in the next episode. So hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!